Hey guys, Bios Ramos, and today I'm going to be bringing you game picks for Week 10 of the 2019 NFL season. So before I get into it, let's go over mine and Matt's records so far. Matt is still in the lead, 81, 52, and 1. Meanwhile, I'm 74, 59, and 1. Slowly clawing back towards Matt. Last week I went 7 and 7, and then he went 6 and 8. So, with that being said, let's get into these game picks. So, before I even do the game picks, yes, I shaved. Dolphins won, and that was a condition. I said once the Dolphins gonna win, I'm gonna shave, and I had been growing it since like August, mid-August, so about 3 months. So, not bad. Good job, Dolphins, getting that win last week. Even though I didn't pick them to win, I should have, but. Hey. So, tonight we have Thursday Night Football, November 7th. The LA Chargers at the Oakland Raiders. Chargers are 4-5. Raiders are 4-4. Matt is going Oakland, and he has them winning 23-27. Meanwhile, I'm going the Raiders, and I have them winning 27-20. And, Raiders play all their home games pretty much on the road because a lot of opposing teams' fans go to their games. So every game is pretty much like a road game for them, to be honest. Next, we have the Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears for the first Sunday game. And me and Matt are both going to Chicago. Can't go without them. Plain and simple. Next, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going Baltimore both. This is, I think, Ryan Hundley is his name. Ryan Finley. He is making his first career start. He's a rookie. Andy Dalton got benched on his 32nd birthday. So, not so good looking there for Cincinnati. They more than likely are going to beat us out for the number 1 pick. But that's fine. So then, after that, we got the Buffalo Bills at the Cleveland Browns. Matt is going Buffalo. Meanwhile, I'm going Cleveland. Cleveland needs to get a win desperately just to stay relevant, not only in the AFC North, but just in the AFC playoff picture in general for the wild card. If they want to make any noise in the playoffs, they need to start winning right now because they're on a 4-game losing streak. It's not looking good for the Browns. They're 2-6. Meanwhile, the Bills are 6-2. But I do believe Cleveland has a chance to put it together and get a win here. But give credit to Buffalo's defense. I think they will give Cleveland a hard chance of getting the win. Next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Tennessee Titans. Now, as it stands, it's 2 former Dolphin quarterbacks facing off with each other. We have Matt Moore on the Kansas City side, and then we have Ryan Tannehill on the Tennessee Titans side. But rumors have been said that Patrick Mahomes may start this week, and that might be the case. And if that is the case, I'm going Kansas City. Otherwise, I'm going Tennessee if it is no Patrick Mahomes. So for right now, I'm just going to put Kansas City, and Matt is going Kansas City as well. Next, we have the Atlanta Falcons at the New Orleans Saints. We discouraged for this one. Matt is going New Orleans, winning 24-34, and I'm going Saints as well. And I have the Saints scoring 1 more point. I have Atlanta 17 and New Orleans 35. It's been a very rough year for Atlanta. I believe they are 1-7, same record as the Dolphins. There's a lot of teams with that same record. There's us, there's the Jets, the Falcons, and I believe there's another 1-7 team. The Redskins are 1-8. Besides that, there's 3 1-7 teams, and then Bengals are the only winless team so far left. It was just us 2, and now it's just them. But they were on a bye week last week. So then now we have the Battle of the Meadowlands. We have the New York Giants at the New York Jets. Matt is going Giants, and I think I'm going Jets here. I think the Jets need to get a win desperately, just so they're not, their fans are not going crazy, especially in what could be a big game for them, just because it's the Battle of New York. even though they play in New Jersey. But yeah, definitely, I think the Jets get the win here. The Giants haven't seen anything crazy, and I think they'll muster up something together just enough to get the win over the Giants. Next, we have the Arizona Cardinals at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like what Arizona's doing. I feel like they're progressing every week. Even though they've been getting wins, it's kind of the same as the Dolphins. Every week they've been progressing and getting better and getting better and getting better to what they finally want to do. And I feel like that's going to work out very well in their favor towards their future. So I'm going Arizona. So is Matt. Next, we have the first 4 o'clock game, and we have the Carolina Panthers at the Green Bay Packers. We're both going Green Bay. Cam Newton on IR, out for the season. And not only that, Green Bay just took a big L to the LA Chargers, and I expect Green Bay to bounce back tremendously against Carolina. Even though they have an MVP candidate there in Christian McCaffrey, I still think it's Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, what else can I say? Next, we have the LA Rams at the Pittsburgh Steelers, and me and Matt are both going LA. LA has been on a roll as of late. Right now, they are 5-3. Their season hasn't looked so well. They took a devastating loss to the Bucs. But besides that, I mean, they lost to the Saints. They lost to the Saints, and they also, I forgot who else they lost to. But anyways, we're both going Rams. Let's follow that up with Sunday Night Football. We have the Minnesota Vikings at the Dallas Cowboys. Matt is going Minnesota 27, Dallas 21. Meanwhile, I'm going Minnesota 24, Dallas 24. So yeah, we're both going Minnesota for this one. Then we have Monday Night Football. This is a very well anticipated game, as it should. 7-2 Seattle Seahawks versus the 8-0 San Francisco 49ers on Veterans Day. And Matt is going with San Fran. I don't think he's gone against San Fran all season. He has the Seattle Seahawks scoring 23, and he has the San Francisco 49ers scoring 24. I have it a little bit flipped off. I have Seattle winning this game, hopefully, so they can end the Niners' undefeated season, so that team back there can live in relevance for at least one more year. So I have Seattle winning 30-25. Hopefully they can do that and save the 72 Dolphins' perfect season. Now, speaking of Dolphins, let's talk about Dolphins. They have a 4:05 game against the Indianapolis Colts. Miami Dolphins at Indianapolis Colts. Miami, I think, is an underdog in this game, honestly. I'm going to check real quick. Yeah, Miami is definitely a big underdog, according to ESPN and whatnot, on their records. Miami's 1-7. Indianapolis is 5-3. Indianapolis has a tremendous offensive line, and Miami barely has a defensive line worth talking about. And it's going to be very tough for the Dolphins to win. They could possibly win, but for the pick's sake, I'm going against the Dolphins. And I'm going against the Dolphins, and I have the Indianapolis Colts winning 30-24. I don't think it's going to be, realistically, I don't think it's going to be that high scoring. But Matt, on the other hand, has Miami scoring 23, Indianapolis scoring 27. So we're a little bit off on our scores, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the Dolphins win, just because, you know, they have been progressing week by week and getting better at specific things, and then they compile it all together like they did last week and ended up getting the win. So hopefully the Dolphins could do that. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough outing for them, and it's going to be a very, very ugly day as a Dolphins fan. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, lastly, there's teams on bye. I did this a couple videos back, and I forgot to do it in the past videos. Teams on bye are Denver Broncos, New England Patriots, Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Redskins, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Houston Texans. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a nice thumbs up. don't forget to subscribe and click the post notification bell option. And yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @ByAustineRamos and check byaustinramos.com. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.